What's up, TTC, Steeler fans everywhere, football fans everywhere? What's up? This is my new video. I made one the other day. Answering the challenge from Marc Maron 70, and today I'm going to do another Steeler friend of mine, and Bruin Steel, I believe is his name. I'm watching his videos for about a year now, and he wanted to know like who your favorite Steeler player of all time was, or favorite athlete of all time. I'm kind of like Marc Maron 70, man. If I would have been around in the 70s, I wasn't born until 82, so if I was around in the 70s, Mel Blount would definitely be my pick, just the way he really put his fingerprint on the game. There's a rule named after him. They tried to change the rule to make him a less effective player, but still after that he was still a unbelievable corner. In my eyes, the best corner of all time, because he could cover, he could tackle, he could do it all. Mel Blount would definitely be on my would be my number one if I grew up during that time. But of course, there's so many great Steelers. There's Bettis, there's Ward. I mean, there's so many great ones. But for me, my favorite Steeler of all time is Greg Lloyd. When I really started watching football, Greg Lloyd was, he was just a beast, man. He was definitely one of the most feared men in the league. Players were scared. Like, I can remember a Ricky Watters interview where Ricky Watters didn't want to run on his side, didn't want Greg Lloyd to hit him too hard. Funny shit like that. But Greg Lloyd was just a total football player, man. He just controlled the field. Injuries eventually caught up with him late in his career, like it do most. But Greg Lloyd was my favorite as a kid. I always had to have the Greg Lloyd jersey. When I was in middle school, I had the Greg Lloyd jersey where one side was black and you could reverse it into the white. But Greg Lloyd, just intensity, skills, definitely a Pro Bowl football player. Definitely one of the greatest Steelers of all time, if not one of the greatest linebackers of all time. Greg Lloyd was big and he was fast and he was just plain nasty. But Greg Lloyd is my favorite Steeler of all time, right behind Mel Blount too. And I remember back in like 2008, they have a Steelers bar here in Louisville, Kentucky. It's called Our Place, and I had an opportunity to meet Greg Lloyd. He came for an autograph signing. It's supposed to be him and Levon Kirkland, but Levon Kirkland did not show up. But I got the opportunity to meet Greg Lloyd. I got a picture and a Steelers helmet signed by him, and he's a really cool dude. He rode up in the parking lot with a big yellow and black Steelers Hummer. But Greg Lloyd, man, just if you ever sleep on Greg Lloyd, go on YouTube and look at some of his videos, because he was just just a beast, man. Just a fucking awesome linebacker. It's a shame he never got a chance to win the title. Definitely deserving of it. But that would be my favorite Steeler of all time. Would be Greg Lloyd with Mel Blount right behind him. But yeah, I just want to talk about that for a minute. Also, I got to talk to Marc Maron 70 last night on Facebook about the video he made a couple days ago about the Ravens red zone. Man, that was a classic, because he straight owned that clown. Wow, man, that dude does got something wrong with him. Poor guy. But I never even watched the channel before. I never even heard of them. But they just are like typical Raven fans to me. But if you're gonna come on here and shoot shit at people, you better get ready for the heat that you're gonna get with it, because Mac Man just straight up delivered it to you, owned you, and it was a straight classic. And hats off to him as well. Ready for some football. You probably won't hear from me again with football video unless there's another challenge, or I know you definitely hear from me on the day of the Hall of Fame. But I just wanted to make this short video for Bruin Steel. He put out the challenge of who your favorite athlete or Steeler of all time was, and mine is Greg Lloyd. Until next time, you guys be safe. Keep repping the bird and shitting on them birds. Peace.